Welcome back, everybody. We are in July now. Last episode, we made some good money on soybeans. We purchased this little oat field, which is now ready to harvest. Yeah, tell me I don't have access. It's gonna make it. So let's hop out of here. Let that baler run. So we'll get some straw. But then we need to get this land up to par for the oil mill. Be interesting to see if the harvester makes it all the way through this field. The yield was not great on the field. I'm not shocked in a way, just because coming from, it was planted and tended to by an NPC, and usually that's never fares well. So our sportsbook guy missed a few things in the corner, so we'll go back and probably clean those up. And like I said, we're gonna just direct sell the oat. Then we'll go over and start on the wheat harvest. And while we're doing the wheat harvest, we'll get this ground prepared and hopefully get the mill in. So should go right to the end and stop and just keep dumping. Like I said, they only got that one more pass, but might as well load this up now. Actually, I kind of want him to be out of the way of the baler. That's the baler just going to turn around there. Baler's just going to turn around. Alright then. So that was pointless. Good to know. Got a few runs to do up there. What I might actually do, I'm going to turn this guy all the way around if I don't break the axle here. Almost hit it. And we'll just pull him over here for right now, out of the way. We know where he's at. And then we'll run over to the harvester, and like I said, we'll do those two corners, come up, clean up these two corners, and be on our way. Go get the wheat harvest going. That we will stow in one of our grain bins. We do have the auger and the leaf set up already there, so we should be good. And all it's going to be about 240, and then obviously get prepare the land. So I'm thinking we're going to spend about probably 270 when everything's said and done. So it'll kind of be down in the old money ballpark. And is the worker done? That they are. Like I said, we'll clean this up and we'll shut the swath off over but we'll have to touch up this area, kind of make it like an industrial park. I think that's what we're gonna stick to the plan with that, I think. I think that'll do pretty well. And I don't see it being... We got a couple in here. And then there's always that field there we can add some on. I'm just going to cut over the straw piles. This will be the one time he takes forever to turn around and I don't feel like waiting. Go. Throw that off. And last corner over here. And like I said, we'll send this guy over to the wheat field. Get started over there. I'm going to turn the swath back on because we will need it. We're going to do some straw. But we'll get all the oat we have here unloaded. Like I said, it won't be much. Unfortunately, we do need to eventually get an auger wagon. We'll need it for the bigger harvests, but I need to make sure that we are going to be financially okay. I'd like us to get a bigger dairy operation as well, if possible. So we can sell milk directly. Be lovely. But yeah, I will tidy up the baling and get this one over started on the wheat, and see y'all in a bit. We are into the wheat, and we are going to get the baler going shortly. The oat field is done. We sold it off, so you see we're up to 329,000 in the bank. They're supposed to be laying down the asphalt, and then we'll be able to place them down shortly. Next month after, we'll start the oil production, which should be kind of nice. And don't really know what's going on with this guy over here, but he's gonna kind of make this an awkward situation. So I'm gonna jump out. He should have been starting to bail. I really don't know where he's going, actually. We're gonna actually clear his course. And we still don't know what he's got going on there, so we'll clear that course again, and we'll hop over here. We will copy that course. And we should be seeing this course right here, which we're not. So I'm gonna let's jump in here and see why he's not getting that copy course. Actually, let's do that. That might have been my problem. Yes, that was my problem. I did not fully clear this one out. First waypoint should be right here, and he should start producing. This one's got a little while before we gotta get back to him. We actually do need to move this trailer off the field and out of the way for the baler. The other thing we will need here. Let's see this. So we dumped 4 of those bales in there. Might have taken 1, but it's already topped off. We're going to use the case to collect the bales. Why not? It'll be alright. And actually, you know what we do need to do? Where are our Holsteins at? So we know they're maxed out on. They do need some silage bales, to be honest with you. There's nothing we can always sell. So I think maybe 4. We actually have 2 straw bales in there still. Good to know. We'll have more shortly. Yeah, 4 silage bales should do the job. Because we're already here. We're just gonna use the tractor and don't worry about going to get the forks. Interesting how the net wrapping is a little different on some of them. Like I said, we'll go dump these over here. just to kind of top it off over here, and we know we're going to have more silage bales collecting shortly. And we'll have to go over there and see which ones we need to maneuver. Probably should have put all those straw bales in there. Did not really. Wasn't thinking that it'd be that easy to top that off. We definitely do need to get something to move off slurry and our manure. We really need to get something for the dairy side. That's gonna. There we go. All right. We'll push those in after, but that should definitely cover that. Now we do need to get rid of the field before the bales that our straw baler is producing get in the way. A little narrow feeling through here. Oh yeah, look at that. That's tight through there with the dualies. I didn't realize how close that was actually. Question is, how many bales has he produced? It looks like only one so far. So we'll drop this down. And we'll swoop around out off the field and collect it. And I mean, one good sized wheat field, which I might do that soybean field we have over there. That might be wheat next, just to keep the size. And then kind of have to figure out, depending on how canola and sunflower work, which one might be the better option for oil. So he's only generated that one, so we're good there. He's getting up there. We can look at what's for sale. Anything added to this fence? But what we really need to do actually is fly over here and figure out the oil mill. There's that dairy right there. That's 370,000. No, that's a cement factory. That's the dairy. Dairy is 210. And I mean pretty standard dairy, right? Pretty standard. Kind of, we could definitely kind of tuck this off in a corner. Yeah. That takes direct milk, right? Yeah, it takes in direct milk. Probably faster than our current little situation. You get the cereal factory, you get the grain factory, grain mill, I should say. It'd be nice down the road. 288, the oil mill 240. Paper will never be able to afford right now. Wonder what that money turnout is. But ideally, this is what we want. This new this new building is just not my cup of tea. But I think we can definitely fit the dairy in the corner. So I am going to actually swing this around because this is going to have right about there. And that been in the land quite a bit there. So we'll have to level that out and start that. But for now, we got some unloading to do. And then we'll get back to fixing that because I should have known when I saw the markers kind of disappear into the ground. But took more out of it than I thought, but we can straighten that out pretty easily. We've got some money to play with. Not really, but back under 100K. think terraforming doesn't cost us anything. Actually, let me see if I can get him to unload. No, I'm trying to help you, buddy. I'm trying to help you here. Because now you're going to be on the wrong side of it. Even though it is course play, it should adjust a little bit. And our pulls is pretty good for the 280. I will say that. Kind of look at all the lights. Gonna like see that. How long before he, the others, I don't want him really, yeah, see, back into there, because now he's going to dump all that straw side. Which is not what we want. Should allow me to unload now. Get that wheat in there. Like I said, then we'll go take care of that property, get it leveled a little more, kind of get the rest of the lot leveled so we're not dealing that with other builds in the future. But I think that kind of makes for a good little industrial park area. Which we got left in there, so definitely continue another full load, I think. Try not to run over our soybeans here. And he's not going to go until I'm going to pull him. That's how it always goes. He's going to back up. So I'm going to swing around again out of their way. And see y'all in a little bit after we get some leveling done. So there we go, we're full. Well, we got half there, so we'll go take care of this. My baler's running. Just want to keep that harvester going so the baler doesn't catch up and run into it. Pretty much everything's in good condition. Except we get done that field, and then I might hook up this 8R to that cultivator and see how that pulls. Or you know what, that field right there, actually the weekend direct. I just don't know what we want to put in there yet. I don't think we can technically plant anything for another month or two. Here's the first 20,000. I don't think we'll be getting another 20,000. Probably get like 16 again. I mean, if we're around 36,000 for wheat off that, that's pretty good. Another one which will be good down the road to get for a mill is probably a flour mill or a flour crusher. We could probably place one even over here somewhere. Clean up these trees a little bit. I don't know if it'll be any faster than what our dairy over a little milk, cheese, and butter producing station over here, which that's what we really want to ultimately change, is that I still need to push the bales in. But we're going to head over here. We're going to try to take off and release some more grain, yeah, because now he'll be running the way we want him to, so we'll actually drive right on there and do just that. Try to stay somewhat within the rows and not make a mess here. Probably should have cut through right there. I need to tire up everything. But we can get him pretty much empty. He should be able to run the rest of this without needing to be unloaded. Like I said, I don't think we'll see another 20,000. I think this will be around maybe 15, 16 if we get lucky, but that's probably also not a possibility. I'm hopeful, but we got a little bit of a stretch, I think. And that is 4,000 right there. So we might be close to the 33 to 36,000 again. Pull this off to the side. And let's go scoop up some bales. Raw bales. Let's get these out of the way here. I will say, I do kind of enjoy this. You know, better than auto load. Just being able to kind of, I mean, even though essentially this is auto loading, to be able to scoop. Is he going to run into that? Yeah, he is. And he's going to say he's blocked by it. How'd I know that was coming? Always works that way. Yeah, so we can leave that here for now. That was a spot where he turned around and I didn't really want him to, and unloaded that bit of straw. So let's take a look at our plant cycle. So canola can go in August, so maybe we put canola back into this field. I think we can do that. I think we can put canola right back in here. Weeds not till September, but we can put that in actually October. If the soybeans are ready, we can put it in the big field by the bale shed. The soybeans are already in that. Sunflowers, I'm hoping, are also going to be ready that first cycle. It should be, but going to be close. Then we got the two canolas, which canola is August. Maybe we could put wheat back in those two for now. I'd produce, I'd probably only produce like 10 bales. That's the catch. Canola you can only plant in September as well. August, September. Essentially, once we're already late on it, and I want to get that back to an early season. So I think we gotta do that. So I think this will be planted into canola. Technically, yeah, we can do that right now if we want to, right? Did I just get that all wrong again? No. Next month, we can plant canola here, which will be the plan. There's nothing else. We come in here. Soybean, sunflower on the same pace. So hopefully that first cycle, canola right there, should be ready next month. Maybe. Yeah, it'll be ready next month. We can start canola oil, and a month later or two, we'll have sunflower from those two fields. And we'll stay on with the soybeans. I'm just trying to think how we're going to maneuver here. Yeah, I mean, these two, I guess, will turn into a wheat and flip flop with a canola. That might be just the better option, really. That looks good right there, right? That looks pretty good. Big straw bales up there. We'll scoop this one up and get that rack moved back. But overall, I mean, things now are starting to, we're recouping our expenses fairly quick, which is what I want. I think once that mill kicks off, that's good. What did we say a dairy was again? How much was dairy? Quite expensive, wasn't it? 210. So we got to get up to 210 to get that fella in there. There was one other opportunity, another dairy right there, 210. Much bigger. Is this the year? The lock one? Yeah, we don't want that one. We'll keep it simple with the other one. We really don't want any of the smaller stuff because, I mean, I want to. Kind of want to place this down. I just don't know how advantageous this will be to us, but I do think we kind of need to get some other options going here. So we can actually, you know what? Kind of place this right here, right? It's not in the way of anything. Let's do it. Let's do it. Making sure we're not too far up. So I think all I gotta do is back into that now. With the wheat we have. So I guess I didn't really have to put the wheat in the silo yet. I don't want to see that one there. They're at 57. So let's go try this out. While we're on camera, let's check this out because I haven't used this little one yet. I'm skeptical because the dairy one takes forever, but let's see how this actually works out here. We can do this right. This is going to turn into a bad investment. You know, we just hope the ROI is good enough, right? So it's telling me, I guess you can dump that way. Interesting. So is that already full? So is that going to be another issue? So if I want to activate, it says I can get more in there, up to 30,000 liters. Yeah, it's just definitely that trigger, but hey. Alright, so we can get 30,000 in there. I might be able to empty that other bin. This actually might work out now, folks. Hold on now. This could actually be a decent little mini investment. Because I don't see us buying a flour mill for quite a while. Really, when we bought that cement factory, that was a bad investment in the long run. Yeah, that was. We got a little money back, but nowhere near what we spent for that. We didn't really produce anything with it other than to build the buildings that we're gonna get rid of now, probably because they're just not big enough for equipment. When you're trying to run a self-made mega farm, well, you gotta have room to put equipment. So we're gonna eventually switch over to the TPF sheds. More than likely, or I guess one of the two. Maybe one of each. And we're getting right there. But yeah, so we should be able to dump this full load into there as well. Kind of let it do its thing. Probably should just let him turn at the end. Baylor's not too far behind, so this field will be pretty much ready to go. No field unload, going back. If he gets going. Oh, I hit that. That wasn't bad. By the time we finish this row up, we will have everything unloaded. Apologies there, trying to get a drink. I've been sick all week, so these 2 videos might not have talked as much. And he is empty, so we're good. So 7,000 plus 4,000. Yeah, not what I thought we'd get. So definitely down, unfortunately. We're going to go throw this all in the flower crusher, and we'll get the harvester cleaned up. I think it was 242 cycles a month or something like that. 252 cycles for that flower crusher, so might be a decent little turnout. We'll see. Probably should look at what wheat flour is actually selling. Would have probably been the better decision making there. You almost need like a little conveyor to run to the top of this. It's gonna push me away. Right there. But I got it all, which is all that mattered. We might actually empty this bin then. But for right now, I'll just leave this here. Looking through everything. We're done with this guy. That swather. So we'll get him cleaned up. Eventually, we're going to need another harvester, or a larger harvester. I'm hoping between beans and once we get these oil products going, we'll start to see pretty good revenue. And by then, maybe a good harvester with a better or something goes on sale. I can only hope, but I might add the finance mod as well. I am still thinking about that. Has anybody else used that? If you have, comment down below. Let me know how that worked. Just something I think it's a cool concept. You know, we kind of saw it with the fields, which is my only worry, is that it'll overcharge you depending on the days you're using. Like I said, probably should log a few more trees from our larger meadow, which now we know we get about 160 something bales off that grass. A ready to harvest cut, which is pretty good. But yeah, I think now that we're all cleaned up, let's do that. And do it again. Now that we're all somewhat cleaned up, we'll let that baler and stuff finish. And actually, we're still going to need the harvester. But you know what? We'll disengage it. Excuse me. Like I said, still getting over being sick for the week. And yeah, just get this out of the way for now. So we still got a month before we're going to do the harvest there. And of course, blocked by an object. Wonder what it is. Is it another bale? No, he's moving again. So it must have been a bale, right? Or a tree. Yeah, looks like a bale. But we'll swing over. Might as well just finish this up on camera. He gets turned around here. Ooh. Got a couple of rows. Let's drop another bale for us. Perfect. That's what, 3, 6, 9, 12 bales on this one. We had 4 on the other field. I mean, right now, the size of these bales, they're like 11,000 liters. So this actually does pretty well, which is why I just want to make sure we generate, at least a trailer or so close to it. I mean, this is going to be just over half of what a trailer is, but I think we're in good shape. If we were getting a TMR, we will want to start producing more. But yeah, he's going to do this one last pass down, and then that is it. On the way back, there's really no straw swaths. A little bit on the other far end over here. That's it. But I think I will actually leave it here. And like I said, looking in the finance mod, we want to purchase things. And right now, there's not a lot in the used vehicle section, so it is what it is. With that said, though, thank you all for the support of the channel. Until next time, Armor Taz out.